I just want to capture this moment before I forget any of the details. I was on the phone just now with the SBA about a small business loan, and I asked him, I said, well, is it possible that you could tell me how they calculate how they do this loan for your business? So if I make 10,000 a year, but I ask for 20,000, is that a determining factor? Like that I make less than I'm asking for a loan for? And he said, he really doesn't know. It depends on, you know, they don't really have a way to monitor that at his office. And I said, okay, so um, is there a way to find out like how to learn that? I said, well, what is it that, what are the things that they determine it by? He goes, well, it's different for everybody. Some people it's their taxes, some people it's their income, some people it's their credit. There's really, I don't know, it could be anything. And I said, well, so, and I repeated it because I just wanted to be sure that I was hearing what I was hearing. Because right now it sounds like there's absolutely no structural way to determine who qualifies for this SBA loan, which is very unfair because, quite honestly, they're just making decisions based on whatever. That's what it feels like. It's like, it's not, well, it's specifically determined by people's credit. If you don't have credit, well, that's hard to do when you're in the middle of a pandemic and you're forcing people to shut down their businesses. So you can't offer a disaster loan relief fund and then don't give them relief because they can't stand up to the same statutes as a regular loan as if the business was open. So then I asked, okay, is there someone, I said no tea, no shade, but is there someone, a manager that I could speak to? Like, who would I speak to? Because I asked him, I said, you're you're at the SBA. Is the SBA that you are at, aren't you guys giving out the loans? Oh no, that's above my pay grade. Right now, I called the SBA number that's on my letter. That's above my pay grade. That's, higher up. And I said, okay, so who am I able to speak to? He goes, that's the loan officers that do that. Okay, is there a number for the loan officers where I can reach out to the people that are actually giving the loan and talk to them about the steps that they're taking to determine whether I qualify? I'm just trying to speed up the process because guess what? Businesses are closing. So the good news is, I said, is there loan money still available? Uh, yes, ma'am, there is. Okay, why are you nervous to tell me that? Like, why does this feel so shady? Why does this have to feel so shady? Just answer the questions. Either you know or you don't. I'm not going to come look for you. I don't care about you. I care about the end result. So the end result, just for you to know, is there's no specific way that they're judging who is going to get the SBA loan because they're not trying to give it to us. That's what the truth is, in my opinion. Um, then there's no way to reach out to the officers, the actual people who are responsible for giving the loans. Because when I said, well, is there a way to reach out to the loan officers? I mean, from what they're telling us, ma'am, you just have to reapply. Because in my specific case, there were things on my credit that, determined that, I don't know, it was unclear or unable to be processed or whatever the letter that I received. And from that, they declined me for the SBA loan, which people are supposed to be qualified for unless there's like a real reason, you know what I mean, during a time like this. So I said, well, is there a number that I can reach out to the loan officers? And he's like, we don't have that information. I said, okay, well, no tea, no shade. Is there a manager that may have more information? Click. He hung up. He hung up on me. Now I got to pay you a visit. But I'm on a spiritual journey, and that's not what I'm trying to be anymore. It's definitely a part of me a minute ago, but it's been a minute, and my spiritual journey says I think that's bull crap. And I'm definitely, when I write my letter to the email he gave me, and I'm going to fax and mail as well, just because I don't want anybody saying they didn't receive it. So, but that's my process. I just wanted to get on here before I forgot any of these details, because this is hot off the press. This just happened to me like just now. And I think it was bull crap. But I wanted to share because I think it was bull crap. So anyway, you have a blessed day, and we'll talk soon.